Hey everyone, it is Tuesday check-in, and hope you're doing well. We are seeing this virus continue to grow throughout the country, so I hope you're staying home and healthy as much as you can. Please let me know if you need anything during this time. This week is Palm Sunday week, and I know many of us are used to coming together for worship and waving palm branches and shouting Hosanna and remembering the great parade when Jesus came into the city of Jerusalem. And I've seen a few videos this week that remind me of that. You've probably seen them too, as doctors and nurses are changing shifts, and you see people that are in their high rises or out in the parking lots, and they're honking and yelling and shouting and celebrating the people that are giving really their very health and their lives for the sake of others.
Thank you to everybody who is out there helping us, especially the healthcare workers putting themselves at risk. It's amazing.
What an amazing thing to see that. And we certainly want to thank those that are in those high-risk jobs and doing things for others that are essential during the stay-at-home isolation time. Certainly we want to say thank you to those that are in healthcare, those that are first responders, retail workers, restaurant workers, those that are providing food and supplies and all the things that we need to live. We know that your health is at risk, and so we want to say thanks for that. But those videos remind me of that imagining Jesus coming into the city of Jerusalem and people just tearing down palm branches and waving them and celebrating that he's coming, because they believe truly that he is here to save us, to make this life better for us. And so we want to celebrate that on Sunday. And I know we're not together, but we do have a chance to kind of feel that way when we come together through our online worship. And so I want to ask for your help. If you can, if you're able to, this week, go outside and grab a branch. Now, I know they're not palm branches, but they use palm branches because that's what was there. So let's use what we have around us. Grab a branch or whatever and take a video of you waving your branch. Maybe shout Hosanna. Have the kids do it, or whoever's there in your house. And take some video of that so that we can share that with each other. Now I'm going to ask you a couple things. One, take your video in landscape like this. That helps it to look better for everyone as we put it into our video. And then try and get it to me by Friday, and that'll allow us to share those and be able to see each other celebrating Palm Sunday in our worship on Sunday morning. You can get those to me. You can send them through Facebook Messenger. You can upload them to something like Google Drive or Google Photos or whatever and send me a link to download them. You can send them to my email if they're not too big at pastor@gardnerfirstbaptist.com. But do that by Friday, and that way we can, again, celebrate Palm Sunday together, even though we're not together physically. I do want to share a couple updates on what we're doing here at the church and what our mission opportunities have been. First off, Mighty Oaks Homeschool Group just today brought us a bunch of sliced potatoes that are frozen and ready to go out to families, to people that are in need of some good potatoes and produce. Now, these came from before the coronavirus stuff, so they're safe to be taken and eating. But their students were doing knife skills, which I hope I'm not the only one that when I heard knife skills, I thought they were doing some cool, like, martial arts knife fighting.
You know, like nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
But really it was kitchen knife skills. So Those are going to be out at the Parking Lot Pantry. I'm going to put those out in a cooler with our pantry so that people can come by and get them. Please do that soon, and make sure that those get taken, and we want people to have those to be eaten. The other thing that is new this week is that this past week we've become the unofficial USD 231 delivery service for school lunches. When our nutrition department sent out emails about sending home school lunches a couple of weeks ago, I immediately wrote back and said, "We're at First Baptist Church, how can we help?" And their answer was, "We're not really sure yet because this is all new." But they got back to me last week and said, "We have a family that needs help because they can't come pick up, but they need it delivered. And you had mentioned you could help." And I said, "Absolutely." So we're doing that. And more families every couple days. I'm hearing another family that for one reason or another are unable to go and pick up the lunches for their kids. And so we're going through on Mondays and Wednesdays, picking up those lunches and delivering them. And so excited to have an opportunity to help out in that way. We're so thankful for the school district and the hard work that they're doing by getting those lunches out every week to tons and tons of families. So that's great. We're excited about being a part of that. We also this week have started a new small tablet library that we're using to keep our church family that aren't on the line able to worship with us and keep up with what we're doing. So we are updating and delivering these tablets weekly with the new videos like this one and like our Sunday morning worship so that they can be a part of what we're doing and keep up with us even if they don't have computer, phone, or internet. So if you know of somebody that needs that, please let me know, and we would love to continue to do that for our church family that aren't as tech savvy. Videos are loaded directly onto those tablets, and then we include instructions on how to just basically get to those videos and play them. So we're hoping that works out well for those that otherwise don't have a chance to jump online and be a part of our worship together. We are still the church, and God is still moving among us, and we're going to keep doing things like this. I'll be sharing another Discovery Club lesson tomorrow, so watch for that. Jason has started doing youth group via Zoom on Thursday nights. He started that last week, and so send your youth to our Zoom youth groups on Thursday nights. Next week is Holy Week, and we'll have ways to remember Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, and leading into Resurrection Sunday, even though we won't be able to meet together. Want to remind you too that this week is the first Sunday of the month, and we would normally be doing communion during that, but this week we're not going to. We're going to hold off on doing communion together, and instead we'll be joining together in communion on Monday, Thursday next week. And so plan to be with us for that. I'll get you more details as that comes up. Things can feel pretty bleak right now. The numbers keep going up, and people are getting sick, and we're stuck at home. But just remember, this season especially, we're reminded that Jesus is the one with power over sin, over disease, and over death itself. And Easter is that reminder that he is victorious over even death, and he will be victorious over this as well. So please stay home, stay healthy. Let us know how we can help you. And remember that God is with you no matter what you're going through this week. Blessings, friends. We'll talk to you next time.